Hey everyone, so if you've clicked on this video, then you're obviously a fan of this bag and you're here to find out how I managed to get my hands on it and potentially a couple of features about the bag. I'm not going to go in depth about the bag specifically, but I'm just going to give a couple of highlights about it, what I like or dislike, if there's any dislike. This bag is arguably the most coveted bag out right now. Wherever I go, I always get the best compliments. I always get stares, obviously, and I could tell the stares of envy. If I saw someone with this bag as well, I would give them stares of envy. And whenever I enter inside Fendi stores, I always get compliments from the essays, and they always tell me how people are constantly asking for this bag till today. So there's a whole story about how I got it. I'm going to share that with you, and I'm going to just give a couple of highlights about the bag. So if that's something that you're interested in, then definitely keep watching. To my returning subscribers and viewers, welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Odette and I do weekly fashion and lifestyle videos on my channel. I typically do anything from low end to high end, so we're talking about stuff in the high street all the way to luxury designer goods. So this bag, how did I get this bag? This bag is probably my favorite bag right now in my collection. Not probably, I think it is my favorite bag right now in my collection. This, if I could sell all my bags and keep one, it would be this one. Actually, let's not say keep one because there are probably three I would want to keep. But if I could sell all my bags and keep two, it would be my Chanel 19 in that chocolate brown color and this bag. How did I manage to get my hands on this bag? I first saw this bag on Monroe Steele's channel, and at the time she hadn't actually purchased hers because she has one as well. By the way, if you're into luxury or styling videos or color, she's definitely a good one to follow. If you're not following her, I kind of assume you guys would be following her anyway, but if you're not, definitely check her out. But I first saw this on her channel and I think she was doing like a shopping vlog. At the time I was actually looking at it's still a multicolor but not this one. I'll pop a picture here, and I'd also done what do you call it, I'd done a poll on my channel which one to get. There was the option between getting a full-on purple one that was the Fendi collaboration with Kim Kardashian Skims, and another multicolored one that I saw on Italist. So it's around that same time that I saw this one, because I initially wanted to get that one, and then I saw this one and I was just like, forget that one, that's nonsense compared to this. This one's actually better. And I actually wrote to one of my friends and I asked her, she said, yeah, get the multicolor one. And I said, what about this one? She's like, no, get this one. And I wanted to get it for my birthday, but I had my traditional wedding coming up. And I didn't want to go ahead and spend the money that I'd saved for this one, just because I wasn't sure whether I was going to have additional expenses. You know how weddings are, you always budget for this and then something happens and you have to spend more. I did my traditional wedding in Cameroon, but on my way back I started searching for this, and there's a link. I'm gonna put the link down in the description box if I can find it. So in case you don't know, on the Fendi website, if you find an item that you like, you can search which store currently has that item in stock, and you can, I guess, call up the store and purchase it if you want to. In any case, I started searching, and at the time there was one in the UK and that was in Harrods. There were about 2 or 3 in the US and 2 in Turkey. So those were the areas that I looked. I come back from Cameroon and my transit was going to be in Turkey, so I just checked whether the Fendi in Turkey airport would have it. So I saw it and I was like, okay, everything seems fine. A couple of days when I came back again, everything was sold out in the US. It wasn't there anymore in the UK. So when I checked, I saw that they had one in the airport, in the Fendi store in the airport, and they had one in Istanbul, so in the city in Turkey. Obviously I wasn't going into the city, it was a transit flight, probably 45 minutes transit as well, so I would not have time to leave the airport even if I wanted to. So I tried calling the airport, and by the time I called, it was actually just sold out, and the one in the city, I wasn't able to reach anyone. So I'd kind of given up on it, and I just kept stalking the website to see whether it would pop up again in Harrods. So when I arrived the airport in Istanbul, we only had 45 minutes between flights. So between me arriving and me boarding the next flight, I just had 45 minutes. I literally ran to where Fendi was, because around that area you had Fendi, you had Dior, you had Louis Vuitton. So I was like, let me just see what's in the store. If there's something I like, I'm gonna purchase it. As soon as I walked into Fendi, like before even entering, as I was walking towards Fendi, I saw this bag literally standing like this. As I was entering, the sales associate was looking at me and I started pointing at the bag. I said, I want that bag. So I said I wasn't gonna try it on because I was in a hurry, and she said that was fine because if I found any faults with it, once I took it home and unwrapped it, I could return it to any Fendi store in the world. That would be fine. So I said, okay, that works even better for me. And so that's how I found it. The link to this bag no longer exists on the UK website. I will try and see what I can find the US link, because that's the one I used anyway. I couldn't find it on the UK website. If I can find on the US link, I would put in the description, but my recommendation is for you to put the location that you're at. So even though it's the US link, you can actually put any location there. But if you're looking at it, let's say on your phone, and you would see find in store. If you click on the find in store button, then you can put whatever location that you have. Hope this was still useful somehow. Even if it's not specifically for this bag, it could be useful for other potential bags that you might be interested in. If you're really going after this bag, then that's my recommendation on how to get it. But yeah, this is what this bag looks like, and that's how I got it. Whenever I wear it and I enter a Fendi store, the sales associate always make a comment about this bag, and they tell me that till this day there are people constantly asking for this bag. When I told them I picked it up in Turkey in January, they're like, yeah, that was the last one. So it's really cool to know that I picked up the last bag. Well, I don't know if it was the last one, because if they find it again in the warehouse, it would make it the last one. But a lot of them do tell me that, yeah, we knew that there was one in Turkey, and yeah, you probably picked up that one that we all knew about. I'm really pleased that I picked up this bag. It's perfect. It's an all year round bag. I love the fact that it has this caramel brown at the background, because a lot of my clothes are neutrals, but I also really appreciate the fact that it has all these different colors, because it makes it extra versatile for me to use. So I'm super happy that I picked up this bag. I haven't put it down at all. So just to give you a quick description of the bag, obviously it has this short strap here. You cannot wear it as a shoulder strap. You can wear it in the crook of your arm if you wanted to, but normally you would hold it as a top handle. It does come with its own strap, which I absolutely do not like. I wish it was a better strap. It's just this strap here. Yeah, I don't really like it. I use it, but I feel like this strap was meant for something else, but it was like a leftover, and I decided to use it for this bag because, yeah, I don't get it. I don't. On the Fendi bag itself, it has like two hooks here. So the first hook is to hold the top handle, and the second hook on this side, hopefully you can see it. I will do a close-up if you cannot. But the second hook is to put this one, and you put it here, and oh, there you go, and you wear it as a shoulder bag. On me, I can't wear it as a crossbody because the strap isn't long enough. However, I just wear it on my shoulder, or I hold it top handle. I prefer to hold it top handle, to be honest with you. On the inside, so obviously the bag is fabric. I've always said I wouldn't pay a hefty price for something that wasn't leather. I think this time around I did have to bite my words, because this is not leather, but that's fine. It's worth it for me. The craftsmanship is just amazing, and the bag is overall beautiful. And this is what it looks like inside. You can see I've already, that's a stain. I think it's a makeup stain, but it's fabric, so I'm hoping that I would be able to kind of wipe it out without actually destroying the bag. That's what it looks like. It's quite big, so it does fit quite a ton inside, which I love. It does have a zipper inside. To close it, it has this magnetic closure here. That's probably the only thing I don't really like about this bag. I feel like the magnetic connection with this one is not the best. I have other bags like Saint Laurent or Chanel that have magnetic closure as well, but I feel like the magnets on both sides are stronger, and so if I leave it, if they just come close, they can easily find their way to the hole and it closes properly. With this one, I feel like I have to do this, like I have to kind of go around to figure out where it is, because it doesn't automatically find a hole to go inside. Another reason for that is because the entire square thing here is a magnet, so this sometimes it gets attached here, and then I have to move it around to fit it inside the hole. But with my other bags, I think they might make the magnet that's within the hole a lot stronger, so when it's coming closer, it literally just sucks it in. So that's the only annoying thing for me for this bag, and it's probably the only thing I would, if I was asked what could we improve about the bag, that would be it. See, I'm still trying to find this. I'm talking to you, I've just found it now. There's something I want to say as well. I've wanted this type of baguette bag for a very long time, and I initially wanted a zucca print one. I liked it, but it reminded me so much of my pochette métis. I think they're a little bit similar in terms of looks. Not necessarily the style or anything, but just if you look at it from a distance, you can see some similarities in them in terms of color and the monogram print. And because of that, I held out on actually purchasing that one. That was probably the best decision that I made, because as soon as I saw this one, I knew I wanted it. And I think when it comes to designing pieces, because of the price that you're paying for it, it's extremely important that you like it. So I think in hindsight, this purchase really confirmed to me the importance of, rather than following trend, listen to your instinct. And the thing about these designer houses is they're constantly producing amazing pieces, constantly. If you see a bag line that you really like, but you haven't found it in the right design or color, I would say hold out on it. Hold out and just wait until you find something that you really like. I can't stop reaching for this bag. That's how much I like it. If you want to see how I style this bag, then obviously head on over to my Instagram, because anything that I buy, if there's any styling going on, it happens first on my Instagram before I put it on my YouTube channel. So thank you so much for watching to this point. I really do hope that this video was of use to you in some way, shape or form. I don't know if they're still producing these bags, but if they are, my recommendation again is to use that link and try to see whether you can find it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching to this point. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed watching it, and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you know every single time that I upload. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.